Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago White Sox find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And our pitcher in this game, J.R. Richard.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
The shortstop,
packed house here at Minute Maid. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Biggio drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Now, Harold Baines. In the air to left, down the line. Gonzalez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
batting third, the first baseman, number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A shot to left. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa, outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Big time power. The wind of the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is fouled back.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill for the White Sox, Chris Sale.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
For the Astros, The shortstop.
Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason. And no doubt he's been a big part of a couple of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
Sale ready. On the ground to third. Throw over to Thomas. And they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And stepping in for the Astros, Craig Biggio. Sale delivers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jimenez has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's a big power threat. Luis Gonzalez. And Sale deals. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Jeff Bagwell waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
And there's ball 4.
Runner take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two one now. Fly ball down the line. Jimenez has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for Houston, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back, and now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 6.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Marcus.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
To third. Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Eloy Jimenez now. Righty delivers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tucker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he showed.
For the out.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Kyle.
Thanks, bro.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Tucker leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Robert pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 outs. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the...
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. So the Astros lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park. On to the 3rd inning. Omar Narvaez at the plate.
Narvaez.
The pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Count.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-2. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So now it's the White Sox DH, Harold Baines. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Baines.
That one drilled left field. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He was all over that one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Man at second with 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Baines rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they're up by 3.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, he throws it away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. J.R. Richard gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Jordan Lyles taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Lyles.
Luis Robert now went down on strikes his first time through. Out there to center. And they take care of Robert for the out. Runner tags at second.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. First time up, he grounded to third.
Well, with this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Jake Berger will hit next, and he's already singled in this game. One and two here. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Alex Bregman. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Sale and a 1-2. To the right side. And it gets by him.
Rough start to the inning for the defense. On the mound, he's thinking he's got the first out on a simple ground out, but that error changes everything. Now it has the makings of an inning where the offense can apply some pressure and try to make something happen.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time. Misses outside, and a count 2-1.
Oh, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now here is Craig Biggio. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2-2 now. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the batter now, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 so far. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air, foul off first. Thomas makes the play, and that is that. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 6 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, here's Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
2-1.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. But he's in there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. The solo homer his first time. That one out to right. Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Aparicio. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. A bunt, and it's popped up. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Harold Baines steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. On to second, they get one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the White Sox 6 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
The 2-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations. And it's been true again today.
And now the lefty sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Kyle Tucker
right
up next for the Astros. He reached on a walk his first time.
Tucker.
The wind and the pitch.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa makes the grab. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit.
Now
Couldn't quite barrel it up
center
enough to
fielder,
really drive it.
Chad.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 2-1. On the ground. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Number 35.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Three and 2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Sammy Sosa. Comes a 2-2. Swung on, belted. Gonzalez moving back. You can kiss it goodbye. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
On the mound now, Christian Javier.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out towards right center field. Tucker racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So up next for Chicago, Marcus Semien. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Gonzalez puts it away. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger, 1 for 2. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. And that is that. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Goose Gossage gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And welcome back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Yainer Diaz. Gossage deals. And 1-2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Gossage ready. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. White Sox 8 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And up next for Chicago, Omar Narvaez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So digging in, Luis Aparicio. 1 for 3. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Runner, take your base.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." That to right. Tucker should have it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Biggio with a relay throw, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Frank Thomas. He's already homered in this game. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Narvaez at third. Aparicio over at first with 1 away. Javier keeping an eye on him. Two on, 1 out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. The pitch. And now it's 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kicks and fires.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Back to first, and once again he's back in safely. Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Miss, and that's that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Astros nothing. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Luis Gonzalez.
No left field.
This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And a 3-1 on the way. Line drive, base hit.
The right fielder, number 30,
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Right side, takes it himself, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 9 and the Astros nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Luis Robert.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Other thing in this park, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Marcus Semien steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering is down low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Blake Taylor, the left-hander, up and throwing. Cisnero getting cranked up as well. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 10-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Cionel Perez into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 down. Now at the plate, Jake Berger. The 1-1 is fouled off.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2 now. That one missed.
Full count.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder,
Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gonzalez going back some more, pulls it in on the warning track. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
The next pitch misses. 3-1.
3-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes, and one gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Kicks and deals.
That's down. That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding
2.
all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Astros are down quietly. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McCormick brings it in with a nice running grab.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now, Luis Aparicio. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. The pitch. And a bunt towards third. Barehand scoop, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
And next is the designated hitter, Harold Baines. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gonzalez brings it in for the third out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're still in front 10-0. Daniel Hudson gets the ball now,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hudson.
And the batter now, Jose Altuve.
Astros, the shortstop, Jose Altuve.
Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. One and two now. Altuve waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it. Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
1-1 now. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So 2 down. Now here is Jeff Bagwell. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Houston. They're down 10-0. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2. Kicks and fires. And it goes just foul. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Although we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand, the way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's got 1 already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Here comes a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And now 2-2. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Back here in Houston, so bottom of the 9th, here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter.
Well, these fans aren't really loving that. To walk him intentionally there seems pretty unnecessary. And, he's a guy they paid to come and watch. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him swinging. Man at first, Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
McCormick.
Alvarez over at first with 1 away. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Diaz.
So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Here's the throw to the plate.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Altuve, the next to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score.